Welcome to Papa Junk Shop. Now this little foot start Briggs, even though it says economy on it, it probably was on an old economy, I don't know, garden tractor or something maybe, I don't know. The one that I'm going to pair up with that diaphragm air compressor to run that little steam engine. So I thought we'd just give it a quick look over. Gonna need an air cleaner. Muffler seems good and solid. That's not gonna come off. Kickstarter has a dead spot in it, so we'll have to tear that apart and clean it up. Otherwise, looks like it's pretty much all there. I wouldn't think it would have spark, but you never know. We'll check her. Well, they never cooperate, do they? Alright, I got one on a clip, but I'm too lazy to go get it. Nope, no spark. So, let me get a pair of pliers and look on that gas tank. Feels kind of gummy. Oh man, there's still gas in there. Wow, that's some nice smelling stuff. Well, looks like we got some tweaking to do here, so I'll get started on it and let you know how she turns out. Okay, I got the spark problem resolved. Somebody had a homemade key in there made out of steel, which is not a good thing. They're supposed to be made out of, I don't know if it's aluminum or zinc, so they'll shear. No damage was done, so. And the condenser was bad, capacitor condenser. But we got spark now. Hopefully you can see it on the camera, not sure. So we can work on something else now. Didn't have any compression. Got a stuck exhaust valve. Intake goes up and down fine. Was able to get the head off without wrecking the head gasket. Cylinder walls look nice and shiny, so I don't think I'm going to mess with it. I'm just going to put a little oil in there. Well, maybe I am. There she goes. And didn't take much at all. Looks like we're good. And I don't think I'm going to mess with the valves. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I always say. You know, next I guess I'll work on this kickstart mechanism, see if I can get it so it doesn't skip. That screw. Every once in a while you get lucky, but not this time. I got a puller here. That's actually cooperating. And of course, run out of puller. There we go. Never had one of these apart before. Thinking it might be sort of like them recoil starters, a bunch of balls or something in there. Yep, that's what it is. There's 4 balls and little places and a little paw, I guess you would call it. So get her all cleaned up. It looks kind of gummy. I think these are supposed to be dry. Looks like it's got some oil or something in there, so I think this part needs a little lubrication on, but the balls and stuff need to be dry, so we'll get that cleaned up and see how she works. Okay, got her back together and on there, and looks like every time we get engagement, so I think that problem's resolved. So I think that maybe just squirt a little gas down the spark plug hole and just screw in this spark plug. See if I get a pop out of it at all. Nope. I'll be right back. I remembered I drained the oil. I better put some oil in it. Okay, we got some fresh oil in her now. We'll give her a try. Hopefully that gasoline doesn't all evaporate. Now let's try squirt well in here. I better get some C-clamps. Clamp her down. Hey. Alright, she's going to be a runner. Guess we'll check out the gas tank and carburetor and stuff next. Okay, decided not to mess with the carburetor yet. Got the gas tank cleaned out. Boy, that stuff was really thick and nasty. I wound up with some acetone and some rocks and soaking and shaking and rinsing, and finally got her cleaned out. The same way with this little foot valve thing. Had to get it apart and get the ball out and get it all cleaned out. But I think we'll give it a try first and see how it acts. Smoke after all that oil I pumped in there in the exhaust valve. Okay, I think she's going to be okay. Get the shroud on her and get her cleaned up a little bit and get that compressor over here and see how it's going to act with that. See you in a few. Okay, got the engine all done. Found an old compressor with a bad compressor on it. Actually, it was a new one that was returned to Grizzly. So the tank and everything's actually new. And I've got that little diaphragm compressor mounted on there. And I put a couple angle iron brackets on with the original feet. Put a couple of feet out on the end of them. And I cleaned the engine up and decided not to paint it. I just put some clear coat on it. I did paint the gas tank and I found an air cleaner for it. Like I say, I'm not restoring it, I'm making it so I can use it. And the little diaphragm compressor is mounted where the old original compressor was, with a couple of pieces of angle iron with some slots in. I don't know if you'll be able to see. You can see just the ends of them, so I can slide it back and forth to adjust the belt tension. and just got a temporary setup here. I got to get a air hose connection and stuff for it. And I got a gauge. I got the pressure blow off set for around 30 pounds, not quite, because running these little steam engines we don't need much pressure. So this is going to be going to a show in about a week, and we'll give her a good run for her money, see if we can run some model steam engines with it. I'll put you up on the tripod and we'll fire it up. Of course, now it's all pretty, maybe it won't run, who knows, we'll see. Of course, I haven't done it enough to be familiar with the personality of this one as far as starting goes, but I'm going to choke it and give it a couple of pumps. And then partially choke it. Yeah, almost. Grab a little steam engine and we'll hook her up. A little manifold that I built. I have another compressor that we used to take, but it was kind of big and bulky, and I wanted to make something a little smaller and lighter weight. We got a couple of big ports and what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 smaller ones. So we can hook up, half a dozen of these little guys and run them. I just realized something, I don't have a shut-off on it yet, so I have to make a little tab that goes over and touches on the spark plug to shut it off. So, let me grab a screwdriver. And that pretty much concludes this project. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you like. See you next time.